I want to talk about porn and prostitution from a different angle than the one we radical feminists typically take. I want to talk about sex and female sexuality specifically. I think too often when feminists critique porn and prostitution, they disconnect these two industries and the female experience within them from female sexuality categorically, and this does us all a disservice. We spend a lot of time talking about what sex should not be in the female experience and very little time thinking about and discussing what sex should be like for us. Liberal women made an attempt at figuring that out when they branched off from radical feminism, but they ultimately got swallowed up by the liberal male sexual agenda, falling for the con that the only way to escape and contradict right-wing control of female sexuality was to flee into the equally sick and misogynistic left-wing control of female sexuality. So let's start with basic facts. Women are sexual beings. We have sex drives. We are capable of sexual pleasure. Most women want to experience sexual pleasure. These statements have always been factual and always will be. It's also a fact that female sexuality has been indescribably disfigured for all of human history on a global scale, by and for males, such that it feels almost impossible to disentangle our sexuality from all the heteropatriarchal misogyny projected onto our bodies and ourselves. That's why most women get lost in the conservative versus liberal scam on the subject of sex. None of us have any idea what female sexuality would actually look like and feel like in a reality without male sexual violence and predation and male control of both the female body and the cultural image of female sexuality. No generation of women anywhere has ever known that, and we will never know. But if we don't consider what sex should be like for us, if we don't try to determine who we can and should be as sexual beings free of patriarchy and misogyny and the sexual projections of men, then we have nothing to work toward as individuals or as a feminist movement on the subject of sex.